Hi, welcome to the August edition of Kentucky Farm Bureau Reports. We're here at Gallrein Farms in Shelby County, where District 5 has come together for some good time fellowship and grassroots policy development. In all, 11 policy development meetings, like this one in Shelby County, were held throughout the month. The meetings are held to encourage Farm Bureau members to take an active role in developing policy and to stimulate conversation about agricultural issues.
It's important because we start at the grassroots. We send out in March suggestions for policy development, and then we bring it to the July meeting. The legislative team puts together the policies that they see, and we come together and we talk about why those policies are important, how they affect agriculture. We then go to the resolution committee. They then send them on to the delegate body in December, and we vote on them and decide if that's something we want to put in our policy book.
Two representatives from the Department of Fish and Wildlife Resources were on hand to discuss the implementation of House Bill 448 and other issues related to the bill. Thanks to the support of our members, we were able to secure passage of this priority issue this year. Those attending the meetings say being active in policy development is an important part of being a Kentucky Farm Bureau member. Kentucky Farm Bureau recently sponsored its annual roadside farm market tour to Oregon and the surrounding area. This year, 45 participants toured several agribusinesses in the Portland and eastern coastal areas. They were able to get a first-hand look at how other roadside farm markets operate. The Young Farmer Summer Outing was held in Elizabethtown. Over 300 young farmers from across the state attended the annual event, sponsored by Kentucky Farm Bureau. The outing gives young farmers the opportunity to discuss topics ranging from farm technology to global trade and labor issues.
They get the educational aspect while they're here, but they also get to meet with other young farmers, and they discuss their issues that they've got going on their farms. You know, it doesn't matter what part of the state you're in, you're going to have very similar issues, and you can discuss how you handle them or someone else handles them to help better your operation. You can go anywhere in the state. If you have a flat tire, you've met someone at this conference that can help you out.
Those attending also took several fun tours around the area, including a trip to several agribusinesses and markets. Kentucky Farm Bureau has been sponsoring a summer outing for the young farm family since 1990. Another successful priority issue we had a couple years ago was the renovation of the FFA Leadership Center. Today, that center welcomes students from all across the Commonwealth.
FFA has played a central role in shaping me who I am today. Every aspect of my life has been affected by it, from the time I came out of the womb until here I am now. I grew up in it. Whenever I was growing up, the kids that were senior officers in the chapter, those were my role models and those were my heroes. Those are the kids I modeled myself after. And being elected to those has made me realize that it's not, like I said, it's not about giving orders. It's about being almost a lead servant. You know, what can I do to make sure that everyone else is good? How can I put myself out to where that everyone else has a good time? Because when you're in charge, that's just the kind of things you have to do. In FFA, it's taught me responsibility, it's taught me work ethic, it's taught me everything, and it's shaped me into who I am today.
We are featuring the FFA Leadership Center in one of the new season episodes of Bluegrass and Backroads, which will begin in September.
One of my favorite things about FFA camp is just the laid-back atmosphere. Being here since I was 6 years old, you know, you're afraid when you go to a camp that you're going to have to meet new people, that it's going to be scary, it's going to be kind of formal. But here at FFA camp, you really just kind of get to let loose.
FFA camp is the opportunity for individuals to learn their respective offices, to meet students throughout the entire state of Kentucky, and to set goals for the year. And that's what our mission is to get them prepped and ready for that, and for them to meet and have fun recreational activities, as you can see here.
Be sure to watch for the new season of Bluegrass and Backwoods.
Kentucky Farm Bureau is pleased to announce that we have partnered with Polaris, a leading manufacturer in the off-road utility vehicle industry, to offer our members a discount. Any member who purchases a Polaris sport or utility vehicle or a GM electric vehicle is eligible for a $300 discount. Any member purchasing a Polaris all-terrain vehicle is eligible for a $200 discount. Members must be in good standing for at least 30 days prior to delivery of the vehicle. For information about this discount and any other member discount, visit our website at kyfb.com.
And watch for 2 new faces that have joined our Farm Bureau family.
I'm from Danville, Kentucky. Currently live in Garrett County, Kentucky. Been involved in agriculture for 15 years. Went to UK. Am very excited about joining the Farm Bureau family. And if there's anything I can do, please don't hesitate to call.
Hi, I'm Julia Rollins from Lawrence County. I have worked as an extension agent for Ag and Natural Resources for the past 8 years. I have a master's degree in agricultural economics from the University of Kentucky. I live in Louisa on a small farm with my husband, Jason Rollins. And I look forward to working with all the folks in my district.
Here's our calendar of coming events. The deadline for receipt for Kentucky Farm Bureau's Farm Public Relations Award is August 15th. The deadline for receipt of County Awards of Excellence is August 29th. The National Farm Safety and Health Week is September the 21st through the 27th.
Hey, how are you?
Ah yes, very soon you'll be seeing Freddie Farm Bureau and many of your other Farm Bureau family at the Kentucky State Fair. The annual Gospel Quartet Contest is just one of the attractions taking place on Farm Bureau Day at the fair, which is August 21st. As always, Farm Bureau Day will be kicked off with the annual Country Ham Breakfast and Charity Auction. This year will mark the 51st year of the breakfast. We'll see you at the fair. And you might want to look ahead to the Congressional Tour. Here's an update on this year's tour. For over 60 years, Kentucky Farm Bureau's Congressional Tour has been one of the highlights of the year. Taking our grassroots organization right to our congressional leaders, forming strong relationships, and implementing policies. Touring our nation's capital and savoring its rich history. Finding new experiences and places in the city as we experience the upscaled elegance of the Grand Hyatt, a full-service Washington, D.C. hotel centrally located in the trendy Penn Quarter near popular local attractions in the heart of Chinatown. This new location offers new excitement to our Congressional Tour experience, near restaurants and activities with comfortable meeting space. Yet the location is close to the Capitol for important legislative visits. Come be a part of Kentucky Farm Bureau's Congressional Tour delegation. Let your voice be heard. Well, that's it for the August edition of Kentucky Farm Bureau Reports. We'll see you next time.